Friends, family, subscribers to the YouTube channel Adventuring with the S.G.O.C.C. Marley says good morning. Today on In the Bunker with Geoff, we have one of my DPMS AR-15s. Get a little more light on it. So this is one I think you may have seen in the background a couple of times. The only difference, I mean, it's just like the other one. It's got a sliding stock. I like this one because it has the original style M16 holding forestock and the original foresight. So in order to change that, I would have to change the whole upper, and I don't want to do that. I like that this is somewhat original to the M16. It kind of the original AR. So I like that. What I have done though is I'm putting optics on my ARs. My main AR with the 4-handle, the really nice one with the furniture, that's also a DPMS, but on that one I added my Vortex Crossfire 4x12x40 scope. So we're going with optics. And this one, I wanted a red dot because coming up here out at the range, we're going to start doing a run and gun QFR or QRS style exercise. It'll be a timed exercise, but you want field of vision, but you want to be able to dial down on a target. We're going to have 8 gong targets in various places, height-wise, distance, and the idea is that you'll run through this, and then from a standing, crouching position, you'll hit 2 on each target before hitting the final, which is going to be a 6-inch one, and a red dot makes that real easy. So I was looking into getting a red dot, and then I remembered I had this little fella sitting in one of the gun safes, and I can't remember which gun it came off of. Might have been the other DPMS, might have been the Colt. I don't know. I just don't remember. I've had these ARs for some years now. So this one has no name on it anywhere. Wasn't sure what it was. Finally chased it down. There's a number on the bottom underneath the mounting area, and it turns out it's a Feyachi reflex red dot sight, and it goes red or green. The downside to these sights is where the battery goes. Real easy to access. It takes a standard CR2032 like most red dots, but there's no off that I could find, either in reading through the manuals, all the iterations of this sight. There's no off. So the battery is constantly being pulled, especially if you leave it on one of the reticles that's on it. And there's a couple. There's a reticle with a hole. There's a hole. There's, a couple of different ones. Not technically a reticle, but when it lights up, that's what you see through the glass. So you have to take the battery out if you want any kind of longevity, which I'm fine with. The still retails from Feyachi for about $35 tops. So real inexpensive. Reflex sights were real big in the 90s when they first came out. I like them. I've used them on other guns, but all my big bore rifles and my rifles that I really want to get a good view downrange all have traditional reticle style scopes, either single plane or dual plane. The one on the 6.5 Creedmoor is a dual plane, big Bushnell. That's a big one. The other AR is going to have that Vortex Crossfire, and then I don't remember what is, but both my 30-06s have scopes as well, but I don't remember what they are offhand. Anyways, So what I like about these reflex red dots, this one, like a lot of them, goes red or green. It's real quick to pull a sight on something with the red dot, and you still have field of vision. So in a run and gun exercise like we're planning, you can still get to where you want to be to pull the target in, aim and pull the target without tripping and falling because you're trying to look through a scope. You don't have to close one eye. They're different than using a scope, but they still give you a good way to downrange a target. I like it. Can't wait to get out there. I don't know if we're going to go out this weekend or next. Probably next. But if you have an opportunity, these old style reflex red dot, green dots are readily available and inexpensive. I have this on my AR, one of my ARs. So I'll give you a report later on how I like it. I've used them before, so it should be no problem. One thing I like about it is this tall foresight, the original AR/M16 style foresight. You don't have to take it off, so you don't have to change your upper, which is pretty important because that can get expensive. Changing an upper, barrel assembly and everything, you could spend, you know, $175 up to several hundreds. I don't want to do that because I'm not in a position to do that. So go out there, have fun, enjoy the shooting sports, and just get out there and have fun, man. There's lots of desert, there's lots of outdoors. Go out and experience it. This has been In the Bunker with Geoff. I'm Geoff. And more to follow. This has been a Fun Brothers production.